Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today, we are bringing you a first time for the channel. We're bringing out Iceman, and instead of playing him in his home affiliation, we're trying him out in Web Warriors, just because there's a lot of X-Men stuff coming, and we don't want to oversaturate the X-Men battle reports too much. So we're going to be playing him there, and we're going up against the Cabal, which is going to be ran by Reed. So before we get into my list, Reed, tell me what you're bringing here.
Yeah, so I'm bringing Red Skull 3, Hood, Baron Zemo, Ultron Metal Tyrant, and Mystique.
Yep.
And for my cards, I'm bringing Dark Rain, Brace for Impact, Deception, and Cosmic Obliteration.
And the Age of Ultron.
Oh, yes, of course. I can't forget the Age of Ultron.
We've switched up the recording, so you can actually say your cards from the other side of the table, but it does require you to remember them.
Yeah.
And I will also point out, this is, I believe, your Ultron's first appearance on the channel, and it's a very pretty color scheme. You did a great job on this model.
Thank you.
But yeah, so over on the Web Warriors side, I am bringing, as previously mentioned, Iceman. We have both Peter and Miles. I haven't 100% decided which way I'm going to go with the leadership yet, but probably Peter, just because I think probably Miles, because I think Iceman's a little bit redundant with Peter's, but I am interested to try it at some point. We got Spider-Woman and Gwen as well, just both solid models in Web Warriors. Gwen basically an auto-include. Then for tactics cards, we have Sacrifice, all webbed up, Spider Tracker, Escort to Safety, and Brace for Impact. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get deployed and things like that. We're playing on Hammers and Mutant Madmen. So should be a fun time, probably going to be very violent, and yeah, we'll see how everything rolls out. Alrighty, and we are deployed. Over on the left side, I have Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen, and Iceman, facing off against Ultron, Zemo, and the Ultron drones. Over towards the middle, Mystique and Red Skull 3 are facing off against Spider-Woman, and then on towards the right, I have Miles facing off against Hood. And you won the role to go first. Do you know what you're doing?
I think I do. Yeah,
Alrighty.
we're going with Zemo here.
Zemo's going to take the middle here.
Yep, we're just going to move.
Yep.
And then we're going to move again, so it's going to be double move.
Sure, we can just grab up that middle hammer.
Yep, like so.
Makes sense.
Spend a power, do that. That's him.
Perfect. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and go with Miles next. This is going to be a little risky because you do have Deception up with Mystique, but we kind of have to do something like this. So we're just going to move twice. We're going to go for the middle here. Unfortunately, the only safe grab we really had was Peter, and the problem there being you had Pryos, so you could just go first on whatever side Peter was on. So we're just going to double move Miles. We're going to pick up that hammer there. And that is going to be it for Miles. We'll see how badly, if at all, he gets punished.
Yeah, so we'll go with Mystique now.
Yep.
We're just going to move once. We're going to move again.
Yep, so you're looking to get in that range 4 on Mr. Miles.
Absolutely. So first we're just going to move. We're going to end right here.
Yep.
It's fine. Just a little more for 4. But before we play Deception, we're going to interact with the Mutant Madman.
Might as well.
Yep. So 3 dice. I get it.
Cool. So that will be in control of the Cabal.
Yep, and then I'm going to play Deception.
Yes. So Miles is taking a walk. Where are you throwing him?
He's going to take a medium move, and we're kind of fine if you're on our point now.
Yeah, that's fair. It doesn't really hurt you anymore. No. Actually, if anything, it's better.
Yep, we kind of want you near that point. But we can choose to end it early, I think.
Yes, it's
which we do because. Actually, no, we want you to do the full thing.
Cool.
I think that barely gets us in, but we'll see. See that about that later. That's it from Mystique.
Alrighty. Yeah, Miles is kind of in danger, but we're gonna go ahead and go over here next because we can't really do anything for Miles right now. So we're just gonna go over here with Spider-Woman. She's gonna take her first move, get over to this side of the hammer, and I'm realizing actually, you know what? No, she's just gonna double move because I have no one to flip my back point on this side without her. So she needs to do it. So she's going to come over here. She's going to stand on top of this. Actually, we'll go to the front side. She's got double long move. She can be pretty much anywhere on this board she feels like being. But she's going to pay 1. Try to flip this Mutant Madman. I believe it's physical for this one. Yeah. And that's going to succeed. So we're going to have one of the Mutant Madmans in our control. And knock the point all over the place. But that is going to be it for Spider-Woman. All right, so Hood's up and he's shooting Miles.
Yep.
Alrighty. I have 3 dice and a single reroll from leadership, which I didn't specify, but
we'll use our leadership to make that a crit.
Yep. I'm gonna use my reroll here. I'm getting 2, so not bad.
3.
I'll take 1.
Cool. And then no rapid fire. I'll gain a power, lose a power.
Yep.
And then we're gonna try it again.
Yes, sir.
1, but I do get rapid fire.
Yep. I'll use my reroll. And we're gonna take 1.
Cool. And then rapid fire.
Yes, sir.
And I hope this one does a bit better. That's much better. 4.
Yeah. We're blanking out. That's actually just gonna take Peter down. Or not Peter, Miles.
Miles. Okay.
We're gonna eat 3 damage for that.
Cool.
Ouch.
Yep.
We do drop a hammer. That's not in range for you to pick it up, though.
No, unfortunately not. Put it nearby us, I guess. Yeah, do that.
And a very early days for Miles. This is not looking great for the Web Warriors.
Put it more near Mystique. Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with Gwen next, and we're going to try and make up for some of that. We'll see. We're going to end on our point and kind of grabbing cover as well. That might be risky. Actually, yeah, we're not going to worry about the cover. We're just going to get range 4 on Zemo. We don't care too much about being in cover or anything like that. And we're going to throw an impact webbing at him. So just 4 dice physical. Cool. And only 1.
I block it.
Alrighty, but we do gain 1, which we're then going to spend 2 to pull Zemo small, wherever that is. So we're just going to bring him over here, get him nice and close. Obviously not onto our point. But, yeah, no damage, unfortunately, but that's fine. We will hopefully be able to do something to him with one of our other characters. And that's going to be it for Gwen, because she no longer has the power to flip this point.
We'll have
Red Skull's up.
We're going to move up here. We're going to spend a power. Pick up that hammer.
Yep.
And we got to think where he actually wants to go.
Red Skull's going that way. Alrighty.
Yep, I don't hate that.
Cool. And that's it for him?
Yep.
Sweet. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and go with Peter. He's going to go ahead and move onto the point here. And as far close to the building as we can there. And we're just going to go ahead and throw a 5 dice strike at Mr. Zemo.
Okay.
So hopefully we can get 1 or 2 damage on him here. Ooh, big old whiff.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Neat.
That's not what we want to see. But we'll pay 1. We'll try and flip our point because we can. Yeah, I think that's still the right call. So, we fail that. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Alrighty, this is not off to a great start at all for the Web Warriors.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it for Peter.
It's not great. Okay. We'll go with the Ultron bots.
Yep.
Move.
Get them as close as they can.
Yep. Hello, Web Warriors. Okay. Then we're going to move up with Ultron, see who can get in range here, but making sure we're on that point. Who knows, maybe.
Yeah, you might get Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Peter.
Yeah, no Gwen. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do 6 dice energy. Yeah.
All right. Peter's got 4 with full rerolls.
We'll make that skull a crit.
Oh boy, that's 6 with 3 criticals then.
Yeah.
I'm on 2 with a critical, so this could still be an okay block. Reroll these 3. Reroll this 1.
Just 6 for me.
4, so I'm going to take 2 damage.
I'll gain 2 power and lose 1, so I'll gain 2, basically. Or 1, basically.
Sure.
And then I'm going to spend 1 to try to flip the point.
Yep. Now, if you could fail this as well, that would be swell.
I don't.
Alrighty. Well then.
Good job, Ultron.
We're going to go ahead and go with Iceman next, and he's just going to try and succeed where Peter failed. He can just barely clear Gwen's base here, so we'll do that. And that's going to get him nice in punching range of Zemo, so we'll go ahead and do that. This is just going to be, I believe, a 4 dice energy attack. Wild slow, so it would be nice if we could get that.
Block 2.
We're only getting 2, so no damage goes through, no wild, but we do gain a power either way on this one, and then we'll just pay 1 power to try and flip the point. 4 dice. Let's not fail this twice.
Nope,
okay, we
definitely
get it this time.
Definitely get it.
But also still really bad point deficit here, and we managed to do 0 damage to Zemo with 3 characters punching him.
We'll do 8 damage here.
We will. The thing is going to damage him during the cleanup phase, the Mutant Madman trap.
Or do you want to damage the Ultron drones?
No, I think we'll
have the choice.
We'll hit Zemo here.
Okay.
I think that's definitely the right call.
Yeah, you have the choice.
Thankfully, well, not really thankfully, but Miles is down, so he won't get damaged by it. But that was whew, that was a round. We'll see if the Web Warriors can pull it back in the next round with Prio for the Cabal. Red Skull's up first.
Yep. So we're going to spend 3 power off Hood, 1 off Red Skull for nothing beyond my reach. We're going to place within 3, and we're just going to place like so.
Yep.
Yeah, plenty of range for this. So, and then we're going to throw 6 dice Mystic because of the hammer into Miles.
Sure. Miles will have 3 with a single reroll from his own leadership.
3.
Okay. 2, maybe 3. Reroll. Unfortunately, we will take 1.
And you are shocked.
That's rude.
Then we're going to spend 1 power, pick up another hammer.
Yep.
And we're going to try this again, but with 7 dice.
Yep. Hopefully, Miles can do that again. Okay. That's 5.
5, yep.
That's really good. We only block 1. We have a reroll. We need to make it. We do not, because why would we? That is a downed Miles. You do 4 damage.
Cool. 4 power.
There goes my leadership, and whew, it's not looking good for the webs.
Yeah, that'll be it for Red Skull there.
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go with Peter. And the first thing we're going to do is pay 2 for a web swing. We're not going very far with this. We'd like to be out of range 2 of you. Alright, so we're placing Peter just here, so he's just outside of 2 of Zemo.
Absolutely.
Just to avoid the ability for you to have full rerolls, because that would be not great. And then we're going to throw 7 dice physical at you and see what happens. Maybe good things. Woo! Good things. Okay, not as good as I thought, but not bad.
Strategic genius.
We're looking at 6.
Blocking 2. Yeah, he'll go down.
Cool. We'll gain 4 for that.
He'll drop the hammer.
We're going to pay 1 of that 4 to just pick that up right away.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we did already kind of waste our web swing here. So we don't have access to that anymore, and we don't have anyone else in range that we would like to punch, because let's be real, nobody wants to punch the Ultron drones. So we're actually just going to run away with Peter here. We're going to long move over this building. Super awkward for the camera. And we're just going to start going over this way, because with the web swing, we can get back into combat really easily, but I would prefer not to let Ultron just kill me. And that's going to be it for Peter. Solid turn for him, kind of starting to make up for what happened over here, but yeah, you are up next, sir. Alrighty, Mystique is up.
Yep, we're just going to waddle.
Yep, move to the front and be in range 3 of Spider-Woman.
Yep, and here comes 4 dice physical.
I also have 4 dice, so we'll see how this goes.
I'll make that skull a crit.
Yep. I'm only blocking 1.
Got 4, and I got my rapid fire.
Ouch.
I'll gain an loose
3.
power, and then rapid fire.
Alrighty.
1.
Blocking 2 this time.
3.
So I'm only taking 1 this time.
Cool, and I'll gain 1 for this one this time.
Still, this is starting to add up, and it hurts.
Yep, that's Mystique.
Alrighty. We're going to go with Iceman next. We're going to try and throw a slow on Mr. Ultron. We're just out of range 3 right now, and we didn't really want to hit the grunts anyways. So we're going to move ourselves over to about here. And then we're going to do this as a freeze and fade, not a hit and run.
Cool.
But, yeah, I think that's the right call here. Technically, we could be using this to bump Gwen, which isn't a terrible idea, but no, I think we're preferring the freeze and fade here. So this is going to be 4 dice energy at Ultron. We're kind of just hoping for the wild slow here more than anything. And we do not get it, unfortunately.
You block your 1 damage.
Cool. I do gain 1 power either way, and then we get the hit and run move, which we want to stay on the point because we want to make this as difficult as possible for you to flip. But we're just going to give ourselves some cover here with this car. And that's going to be it for Iceman. Alrighty, Ultron's up, and what's he up to?
Yeah, we're going to be shooting someone. I'm just determining who. We're shooting Iceman then.
Cool. Iceman's going to have, I believe, 3 dice. Yeah, this is energy, right?
Yep. Okay, that's a good block, but no.
Cool. Try again.
Shot. 2. That's better. Okay, not good enough.
Cool.
And then Ultron himself will move forward.
Yep.
So
stand on my point.
Yep, and we're going to do 6 dice energy into Bobby.
Yep, he's going to have 3.
Gonna make that skull a crit.
Sure. So you're on 3 with 2 crits.
5.
Jeez. I blocked 2, so I still take 3 for this, but I'm alive.
Overall, I'll gain 2 power because I'll gain 3 and lose 1.
And you're also going to be slowed because you ended a move action within 2 of me.
Yep, that's fine. And then we're going to...
Oh, actually, you're going to be slowed and you're going to take a damage.
I thought it would only if I was already slowed.
Yeah, because it's a move action or an attack action. So moving there made you slowed, and then attacking me gave you a damage.
Sure. Okay.
Similarly, the grunts are slowed and have taken a damage.
Because they attacked.
Yep, they attacked twice.
Oh, sure.
So they would have been slowed by the first one and damaged by the second, which
Sure.
I'm realizing is actually kind of good for you.
Yeah, I actually kind of like this. We're gonna spend 3 on Ultron now. No, we're just gonna do 2 Encephalo Beam on Gwen.
Sure. So Gwen is taking a walk.
Yep. And we're just going to walk her away from the point.
Yep, makes sense.
Then we're gonna spend a power to try to flip.
Sure. So you need 2 successes.
Yep.
Nope. Cool.
Okay.
So that will remain my point.
Worth a shot.
Cool. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and go with Gwen next because all you have left is Hood.
Yep.
So we're going to go on this side where it's safe. We're going to move. We're just going to move twice. It's basically what we're doing. So we're going to go stand in front of Ultron, wave at him, and then move over to your back point.
Yep.
Way back here, behind Batman. And then we're going to try and flip your point. We'll see if this works out for us. I could have punched you along the way, but punching Ultron's kind of pointless. So, yeah, we just have 3 dice. We need 1 success. We do get it, so that is going to be for the Web Warriors. That's good. That's starting to help make up some of our point loss here. Doesn't entirely do it, but it helps. And I'll grab a Web Warrior token for that in a moment.
So we're gonna go with Hood.
Yep.
We're gonna move.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna move the end right here.
Sure.
Like so.
Cool.
I think I like that.
Alrighty.
I like that.
And we have Spider-Woman up last. And Spider-Woman is going to go ahead and do a long move. She's going to go hang out beside Mr. Red Skull.
Yep.
Then we're going to pay 3 power to drop an Intoxicating Blast on him. So this is going to be 7 dice energy.
Yep.
And you're going to drop all your objectives, which is good for us. Cool. Just 3.
Block 1, take 2.
Cool. But you drop both of your hammers, which is nice.
Yep.
And then as much as I would love to just get out of dodge with my remaining 2 power, I'm actually going to spend it on picking up both of those hammers because I think the immediate point swing is worth it. But that is going to be the round. So I'm going to end up scoring actually 5 points this round. So it's a pretty solid round, bringing me up to 7. You, I believe, are only scoring 1.
Yep. And Spider-Woman will take a damage.
Spider-Woman will take a damage because I didn't flip that point. So that does leave her quite low. But yeah, that was a good swing for me. We'll see if I can keep it up. Slight correction, I actually scored 6 points. I was forgetting about Peter's hammer. So I'm actually up to 8 to 5, which is way better than I thought I was going to be by the end of this round. So I'll take it.
Okay, so we're going to go with Hood, I think.
Alrighty.
And we're going to start by doing 4 dice Mystic into Spider-Woman.
That makes sense. It's not her greatest side in the world. She's only got 3 dice and no martial artist or anything like that.
Just 1.
We're going to block 2.
Okay, so we gain 1 power and we're going to try it again.
Yeah, I need another roll like that.
Make that skull a crit.
So that's 2 so far.
Yep.
I'm blocking 2. I need these crits to fail.
3.
You get the 1 damage you need. That will take her down.
And I'll go neutral on power there.
Yep, and she will drop 2 hammers.
Thinking about these. Okay. Yeah, we'll spend 2 on Hood to pick up both of those.
Hood's grabbing up both, eh?
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's Hood.
Cool. We're going to go ahead and go with Iceman next. And the first thing he's going to do is he's going to beam both Zemo and Ultron here. So this is just 4 dice energy. We're going to start with Zemo.
Okay.
And that's just 2.
Reroll. 2.
Darn.
Thinking, how much health do you have?
I have 2 health remaining.
Spend 2 counter strike.
Sure. Yeah, I probably should have done this the other way just in case. But if I can't roll wilds on 4 dice,
Nope,
neither can you.
I can't. Sad.
Because that still wasn't a slow, but we're going to hit Ultron and not get a slow because that's not how the game works. Oh, hey, there we go. But it doesn't matter. We got 2.
Genius reroll. Nope, he'll take 2.
Cool. So Ultron's actually looking semi-low. Then what we're going to do is, I would have gained 1 more power because that was another attack on the beam. We're going to go ahead and pay 3 power for a chill. This is a spender attack. And actually, I'm thinking we might just throw this at Ultron because he's kind of low on health, but more so I think staggering him is just more valuable.
Sure.
So, yeah, we're going to throw this at Ultron. So this is going to be 7 dice energy with a wild stagger.
Okay.
And see how it works out for us. Oh, Iceman is not rolling those. There it is. There's the wild.
Genius reroll. Block 1.
Well, we got 3, so you're going to take 2 and be staggered.
Okay, that's fine.
And that is going to be it for Iceman. He's probably in big danger, but yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, we'll go Zemo. We're going to
Yep.
spend 2 on a charge.
Yes, sir. Where's he going?
We're joining Gwen.
Gonna go hang out with Gwen on the back point.
Yep, and we're going to spend 2 for Master Swordsman.
Yep. So you'll have full rerolls. Gwen just has her regular 3 dice, so nothing too impressive. This Batman is in the way of the shot, but
And then rerolls.
I'm just looking at 1.
5.
Ooh, we're taking 4, which does leave us alive, but ouch.
Cool. Then we're going to spend 2 power and try that again.
Yep.
We'll make that scroll a crit.
So 2 so far. We're blocking only 1. You got her.
So gain 1, lose 1.
Yep.
Spend 1, try to flip the point.
Yes, sir. 3 dice. Your turn to fail one of these.
I did fail 1.
Got it. Darn.
Woohoo.
Cool.
Good Zemo. Bezek one.
Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and go with Peter next. And Peter's got to get some big things here. So we're going to pay 2. We're going to web swing. And we're web swinging pretty much right into Ultron's face. And we're going to go ahead and make a big ol' spider strike on you. So this is going to be a 7 dice spider strike. And we really want our trigger here, which wilds have not been in my favor today, but we'll see. And we got the trigger. And we also got enough to kill him, probably.
Probably, yeah.
We're on 6 with a crit.
Oh, yeah, that takes
7.
Yep.
How much did we do?
3.
So we're going to gain 3. We're also going to get the momentum trigger. So we're actually going to throw ourselves basically at the drones here, which I acknowledge will probably kill them, and that's not great.
Okay. So drones will dodge.
Yep.
Block 1, take 2. They'll blow up.
Cool. So Peter will take 1 more damage.
Yep.
Iceman will also take 1 damage. Cool. Then Peter gets a free, not yet. We've only done 1 action. So then we're going to pay 4 power for whatever a spider can into Zemo, who that conveniently placed us within range 2 of. And this is going to give us a medium advance, so even if we don't kill Zemo, we'll have a chance to flip this point, but it is an 8 dice physical attack.
Master Swordsman.
Sure. So that is 7, 8. Oh, I should get my other dice out of the tray. And try this again. Not going to kill him probably, but we're on 4 so far with 2 crits.
1.
5 with the catch.
Then reroll 3.
All right, so you're going to take 2 damage.
Yep.
We're going to get a medium advance. We're going to stand on the point here. And if we can, we're going to get within 3 of this nice size 3 building here, just off to the side. And we're going to get the catch trigger, so we're going to throw that at Zemo.
Thinking. Yeah, we're going to brace that. I think that's fine.
Cool.
I think.
Yep. To be clear, I'm going to make sure I'm on the point here.
Sure. Then I do have something else I want to do.
Sure.
Counter strike.
Yep, makes sense. Shouldn't kill Peter. He has 3 health left.
1 damage.
1 damage. Alrighty.
Okay, I just want to get him low.
And then we're going to pay our 1. We're going to try and flip that point. And I just realized I should have had an extra dice against Zemo there, but that's fine. So we're going to try and flip that point. We have 4 dice. We need 2 successes here. Actually, we only need 1 because you're injured. Yeah, healthy. So
yep,
only 1 success, and we get it.
Cool.
So we're going to flip over that point for the Web Warriors. So this side is going really well for me. The other side, however, not so much. It is all you over here. You have Mystique and Red Skull.
Go with Red Skull here.
All right, Red Skull's up.
And we're going to, we're going to spend 4 power on Red Skull.
Yep.
We're going to place Mystique within 3.
Sure. She is going that way. Cool, cool.
And then he will move.
Yep.
And
try and take my back point.
Yeah. Go up here. And spend 1 to try to flip the back point.
Yep. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for sure. So I will lose that point.
Cool. And then it's still on me?
Yep. So it's just Mystique now.
Mystique. Okay, so we'll get that. Then Mystique. Yeah, so we're going to move on top of this card here.
Sure.
And we're going to spend 2 power for Expert Sabotage, and we're going to blow up that Batman and do 2 auto damage.
Yep. So unfortunately, that will drop Peter. So he will drop a hammer.
And we'll spend 1 to pick up that hammer.
I was thinking about spider trackering when you move, but it's Mystique, so I'm not allowed to do that.
Yep, no, I already thought of that. I'm like, there's no way this could go wrong.
Yep, so that's unfortunate, but is what it is. So yeah, Peter will take 1 damage from that, drop his hammer, which you picked up, and I believe that's the round.
Yep.
So I'm going to be scoring only 2 points this round. This hammer still hasn't been picked up, and you're going to be scoring 5 this time?
Yep.
So I am going up to 10 points, and you are meeting me at 10, tied. My priority going into the next round.
Yep.
And also during the cleanup phase, Zemo is going to be zapped for 1 more damage. Ultron would be, except he's flipping. Same for Spider-Woman.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and start out with Spider-Woman over here, and the first thing she's going to do is pay 3 power for an Intoxicating Blast on Hood here, because we would like his hammers back, please. So 7 dice energy. That's not bad. 3.
Block 1, so I'll take 1. I'll drop the hammers, obviously. I'm just thinking if I want to transform or not.
Take 2, you mean?
Oh, take 2, sorry.
Yeah. I don't gain anything for that, but I will pick up 1 of those hammers for 1 power.
We will choose to transform. That's
all right.
That is absolutely fine.
Hood is transforming into Melee Hood. He's going to be right there.
Melee Hood.
And now he's got that ridiculous damage reduction by 2.
Absolutely.
But we do have a hammer, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to blast him with a 6 dice energy attack. Yeah, now it's 6 dice. And hopefully we can gain at least 1 power and pick up that other hammer, which, to be clear, I do want within 1 of me still.
Yeah, I thought that was the intention.
Ooh, not a great roll, but hopefully good enough.
Yep, it does 1 damage.
We do exactly 1 damage, which we will use to pick up that other hammer. And unfortunately, that means we're not flipping the point, but we are holding 2 hammers. Oh, yeah, it was a wild. Good catch. He's not immune to shock, right?
Nope.
Yeah, we don't want to die. We're going to shock you.
Sure.
And hopefully that slows him down just a little bit. But that's going to be it for Spider-Woman. Not bad. Not quite everything we wanted. It would have been really nice to have taken Hood down there, but beggars can't be choosers. Zemo's up, and what's he up to?
So I'm going to spend 3 on Ultron for Dark Reign into Gwen.
Going for Gwen, eh?
Yep. And then I'm going to try to do the most consistent attack you've ever seen. Spend 2 full rerolls into Gwen.
This is a range 2, though, right?
Yep.
So we're actually going to escort to safety with Bobby.
Yep.
I think he's in range to do it. He is not. Might have to be Peter then. So yeah, we're actually going to be burning your power on this too.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to pay 2 off of. It's 2, right? No, it's 3. We're going to pay 3 off of Peter for escort to safety, and that's going to get Gwen out of here. She's not the most important to our game plan here, but just denying you some power and some action control is good here.
It's fine. And we're just going to try to attack Gwen here.
So just moving into melee with Gwen?
Yep.
And I could spider tracker this to really screw up your actions here.
Okay.
Do I want to burn that many cards? You're only getting 1 punch. It doesn't have full rerolls anymore.
That still has a full reroll because you Dark Reigns for the rest of the turn.
Right.
Or
you're
round.
Double stacked
Rest
on
of the
those.
round, yeah.
But it's only a 5 dicer, and Gwen doesn't have any objectives, so I think we're actually going to let this through.
Okay. Let's see what this does. Make that skull a crit.
Oh boy, that's 4 already. Well, if Gwen can block okay, we only block 1.
Then full
reroll the
reroll.
2 that aren't the skull. 6. We block 1. That's not enough. Gwen will just die.
Woo.
That's not what we needed, but is what it is.
Good job, Zemo. That's Zemo done.
Alrighty.
Get some bodies off the board.
We're going to go ahead and go with Bobby next, and he's going to pay 3 for chill on Mr. Ultron here. Oh, also, Zemo is slowed now because he ended a move, and actually he's taken a damage because he ended an attack within 2 of
Yeah, that's fine.
Bobby.
I don't expect Zemo to live long.
No, that's fair. So yeah, we're going to pay 3 for a chill on Mr. Ultron here. This is going to be a 7 dice energy attack and wild stagger. We're just hoping for that stagger here.
Cool.
And yeah, see what we get. No stagger yet. Bobby is really not having a great time with these wild triggers today. 5.
Reroll from Zemo. 1, so I'll take 4.
All right, I will gain 4. Or no, I won't. That's a spender. That wasn't quite what we wanted. We're gonna pay 2 then on our flat freeze and fade thing. We really don't care to hit Zemo here. That's kind of pointless. So we are just going to try and throw the slow condition on... Actually, do we even want to freeze and fade here? I mean, there's a small world where you fail to kill us with Ultron, and that burns exactly 2 power for you. Yeah, we're gonna go for the freeze and fade here. So this is just a 4 dice energy, and see what we get. Please slow.
In Ultron?
Yes, we do slow. We've got the wilding crit, giving us 2 total.
I am probably just going to opt not to reroll. I'll take 2.
Oh, that's going to take him down.
Age of Ultron.
Yep. Alrighty. So what's the timing on Age of Ultron?
When he's KO'd.
Okay, so that's actually before my hit and run.
Yep.
All right, where do you want to put him?
That's a good question. We're going to flip to the healthy side.
Yep. Kind of negates putting the slow on him, which is very annoying.
Yeah, because I believe he removes all conditions.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Remove all special conditions, yep.
Yep.
And he will just stay there.
Cool. Then using our freeze and fade move here, we're just going to back up to this point here and pay 1, pick up this hammer, and that is going to be it for Iceman. That was kind of the worst of all worlds, but is what it is. I guess we burned a card. That's it for Iceman. Alrighty, we're going to go in for some vengeance.
Spend 4. I heard you like shock.
Yes.
Empowered Dark Lightning.
But you are also shocked, so that's going to be 1 less.
Yep, so just 7 dice Mystic.
And it is Mystic, so I do only have 3 here.
I'll make that skull a crit.
Yep. Yeah, I'm only blocking 1.
4.
I'm going to take 3 damage.
Empowered Arc does not matter here. I will transform.
And am I shocked?
I believe it's auto shock.
Cool.
Yep, you are definitely shocked. Cool. And then we'll flip back over here.
Yep.
And we'll lose a power because we did do the powered thing, or the skull thing. And then we're just going to shoot 3 dice Mystic because we're shocked.
Yes. Yeah, I've got 3.
1.
I'm blocking 1.
We'll gain 1 power.
Cool.
This is mine?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, do I need to flip this? No. Okay. That's it for Hood.
Alrighty. I just have ASM left. You still have Ultron and Red Skull. Oh boy. Alright, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go with Peter. And he's going to go ahead and throw a 5 dice physical at Mystique. We're out of martial artists, but you will have cover. We got to give you one of them.
Yep.
So, that's not bad at all, though. 4 with a crit. 5.
Block 3.
Alright, so you're going to take 2. I'll gain 2. I'm going to web swing, but I'm going to stay pretty much exactly where I am, I think. Because we want to force Ultron to spend power to deal with me.
Was that not a web swing attack already, or
No, that one.
Oh, okay. That was just
that was a 5 dicer.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah, we just rolled really well.
Okay.
So this one's going to be a 7 dicer, and hopefully we can do just a little bit more. Oh, not quite.
Blocking 1 so far.
Well, we're only on 2, but they're both criticals, and 1 fell out of the box. That is 3.
So 2 after cover.
Well, we have criticals.
Oh yeah.
Just 2. That's
So I'll take 1.
That's unfortunate. So we only gain 1 for that, and I didn't give myself power for the first one, so I should have 3. Yeah, there's not much more I can do than that. Also, I get another power because I rolled a crit, and I forgot that that ability was on his card.
Cool.
That might have come up before now, but is what it is. That's it for Peter.
Yep. So we'll go with Mystique then.
Yep.
And we're just going to try to dummy this Spider-Woman lady. Yes.
Yep.
4 dice physical on her.
She's gonna have 4 dice.
Oh, sorry, 5 dice. I have a hammer.
Right.
We'll make that skull a crit.
Oh shoot! I didn't have a hammer for those attacks.
Sure.
Yeah, you got her.
Yep.
Spider Woman's gonna drop. She's gonna drop 2 hammers, which I think you're in range to pick up.
No, that's fine. I'll drop it closer to Red Skull.
Yep. And I think that's probably gonna mark game this turn because now you can just go with Red Skull and pick those both up.
Yep. Let me see, because I need it for.
Oh, you only need 6 points this turn.
So we'll go with Ultron then.
Sure.
First, we're going to try to flip the point before.
Yep. Because if this fails, it actually is really important.
Yeah, then I need to actually move. We get it.
Yep.
Okay, now we're gonna kill Bobby.
Fair. So yeah, you've got a range 4. He only has 1 health left, so this is not looking like Bobby's day. Only 2, but it is energy, right? So
Yes,
we got 3 dice. All right.
Die, Bobby. We're going again.
Sure. Yeah. Come on, Bobby. Oh no.
5.
Yeah, he's down. Bobby is dazed. He will drop a hammer that you can't pick up. But then all you have to do is have Red Skull move and pick up those, and that is your game.
Yep. So he'll do that.
Righty, he's just gonna walk and pick up the hammer.
Yeah. Both hammers.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, and Spider-Woman's off the board now. Yeah. So that's game. Good game, sir.
Good game.
All right. So, couple things. First of all, dice were a thing this game. Unfortunately, there was some really hot things on your side, some really cold things on my side in the early game that I just couldn't quite recover from. I did for a while. The second round of this game went a lot better for me than I was expecting, especially on this side of the board. But Gwen just evaporating twice was not ideal. She does just do that, but that was not ideal. I guess. No, I can't. Mystique denying me Spider Tracker, both on Spider-Woman over here and Spider-Man over here, was obnoxious.
Sometimes Mystique is just disgusting.
I forgot, unfortunately, with Peter, I forgot the witty banter, which might have saved Gwen, so that was really unfortunate as well. But let's talk about Iceman here. So, I still think Iceman has a place in webs, but this was definitely not his game, and I think part of that was the board. Part of that was my inability to roll wilds on his beams, and then also just randomly killing Ultron was really unfortunate, which is not a normal sentence, but
yeah, because I had a strategic genius reroll there. I'm like, honestly, if I had a block, I probably would have tried to re-roll it out.
Yeah, just to stay as much health as you can. But yeah, no, that was like, because you whiffed on what, 4 dice?
Yeah,
you whiffed on 4 dice, and I got 2. Actually, I might have even had 3. I don't remember. And I finally got the wild. The only other time he's gotten the wild all game was on the beam on a character that already had it, had the slow. But I will say I do think the passive chip damage that was coming in just from you being there was relevant.
Yeah.
Like when he was over here, he ended up doing a damage to Zemo, or over the course of the game, 2 damage to Zemo and a damage to Ultron just on the passive, as well as handing out, or the Ultron groans rather.
Yeah.
As well as handing out slows to both of them, which was cool. I think that was a really good kind of effect thing for him to have. But I don't know how I feel about him overall. He really didn't pull his own weight here.
No, he's kind of pillow-fisted.
I do think part of it was the scenario. I don't think this was the best world for him. Like, obviously, being a beam model, he likes his E-maps and things like that. This was a little more spread out for him.
I mean, the slows were more relevant on this map because it's pay to flip. That's a beam map.
That is true. And the slows would have been very relevant if he ever got them in a point that mattered. Because unfortunately, every time he got the slow, it was right before a character died anyways.
Part of my issue with him is it's 4 dice energy, wild slow. It's not consistent.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the cold snap, your opponent dictates if they want to proc that or not.
No, for sure. It's not ideal. But yeah, overall, I think Iceman might have some play in webs. Part of this was, like, you're right about the pay to flip, and like a BMAP pay to flip is actually probably an okay place for him.
Yeah.
But I think just there was a few unfortunate circumstances around him, mainly the fact that, like, literally both times he slowed Zemo, it was right before Zemo died when he didn't need to move anymore.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate, but yeah, like, overall, I do think he's an interesting model. I think he's going to have some play. Maybe, like, I still like the idea of him in Web Warriors. I never got all webbed up off this game.
No.
Because you were killing all the characters who I would have wanted to spend the power for it very quickly.
That was my goal.
Miles off the board right away, and then Gwen was totally going to do it if she had stayed alive.
Yeah.
The other big thing is him not being affiliated, and at this point we're pretty sure he's not because the timeline document doesn't have him listed as affiliated. That's a little bit of a big deal because it means he doesn't benefit from all webbed up.
Yeah.
That beam under all webbed up would be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be a
But
lot better.
we were assuming he wasn't affiliated for today. Not that it mattered because I didn't end up trying to play any of the cards on him, but like I totally would have used all webbed up with him if I had seen the opportunity, and then instead of blasting Ultron, I would have just blasted Zemo. Um,
The issue is at the end. There just wasn't much point in blasting Zemo. He was already
no, it would have just been for the sake of
yeah
doing the damage and getting the
yeah
move anyways, right?
yeah
But yeah, I do think he's got play. We'll see. We'll see how things shake out when he actually comes out. Obviously, this is not the official model. This is just a 3D print. But yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts on your team? I mean, everyone seemed to do their job pretty well. This side
yeah
did kind of melt a little bit, but that was okay because this side really heavily made up for it.
yeah.
Hood was a freaking beast here, which
Hood
makes
was good.
sense. Into Web Warriors, he would be good.
I also really like Hood with Red Skull 3 because Red Skull 3 can fix his mobility issues.
For sure, being able to teleport him around, and then having Mystique so you were able to double tap round one was really big. I expected to get shot by him. I didn't expect to get double tapped by him, and that was really what killed Miles.
Yeah.
So that was a big deal. But yeah, no, overall, that was a good game. I was at the beginning of this, I was kind of dreading it a little. I was like, oh god, this is already going so terribly. But no, there ended up still being a game here. Like it was definitely in your favor from pretty much the start. My point swing that I had was very much just like order of activation circumstances because I was able to run Spider Woman to the middle of three of your dudes and say these hammers are mine.
Yeah. Looking back, I probably should just not have attacked her and just done something different.
That's fair.
But then again, she went down.
Yeah,
because
because that was what let her have the power to go do that. So that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like ultimately it was very much a this looks good for me, but Spider Woman's dead for this, and yeah,
that was the upside of that play.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, no, overall though, I think it was a good game. So I think that's going to do it for this battle report. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let us know if you want to see more stuff like this, where we'll take like a 3D print version of a model and try to get them on the board before they actually release. I say that, but we're kind of ahead on uploads right now, so I have no idea when this video is actually coming out, but it's probably still before Iceman releases, so we'll see how that shakes out. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So once more, I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, have a great day. Peace.